Today we're back testing another batch of viral kitchen hacks that you guys have sent in. Thank you very much for that. Right, Mrs. B?
Hello.
You don't know what they are, do you?
I have no clue.
She hasn't got the foggiest. I'm going to say that one of them, actually the first one, is extremely weird. It's a bit of danger as well.
Oh no.
And also some hopefully fun ones. So let's get going with the first one. As I said, Mrs. B has not seen any of these videos yet. And actually I thought today she can click the link for the first time and watch it. Now this first one, I have to say, it is AI, but it's so weird. And even like the old lady, as you'll see, in fact we'll play the audio. It's just, they've got loads of them. It's just exceptionally bizarre.
Right. Ready?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Did you know that if you dip mozzarella cheese into orange food
Can we just pause it there? That is the voice of a very young lady with an old lady, and it's completely out of sync. This is like nightmare fuel. Anyhow.
coloring and dry it with a paper towel, you'll never need to buy cheddar cheese again.
How does dyeing cheese make it cheddar cheese? It's a completely different type of cheese.
Yes.
Is that what you were hoping I'd say?
It just makes no sense. Why would you want mozzarella? Arguably to me, I prefer mozzarella to cheddar anyway. Just buy cheddar, right? So you put a mozzarella slice into a tub of orange dye and it's going to turn into cheddar.
No, it's just gonna dye the cheese.
Well, is it even going to do that? AI grandma or whatever it is ain't going to say. What's some comments I liked on this?
So hang on, did she put the dye in water? It's not
Yeah,
just,
we'll have to dilute it a little bit.
It's not just, that's a lot of food dye.
Yeah, favourite comment on here, well, there's a picture of Mr. Bean looking quite confused. There we are.
That's my face.
It's not even a joke. This comment stood out. Oh, so it's orange food colouring that gives it the taste. Just absolutely ridiculous, right? Let's try it.
Okay.
All right, so is this like a takeaway tub?
There's a Tupperware.
Tupperware?
Box.
Are we all right doing this?
Yes.
So orange food dye. That should be enough, right?
Yes. Bit of water.
Yeah, dilute it down. We'll need a bit more. Yeah, keep going. Like, let's go about halfway up, I reckon. Oh, you're halfway there. Whoa.
Like that?
Yes. Thanks for letting me not finish my song.
Sorry.
It's probably a very good thing. I couldn't think of anything that rhymed with prayer, with cheese related.
Brie?
Brie?
It doesn't. I don't know.
What rhymes with prayer? Brie? we make a really good pub quiz team, don't we? So let's stir this, okay? It's not going to work at all. It's absolutely bizarre. But I mean, if it can dye it...
I was going to say, I think it will actually dye the cheese, but obviously it's not turning it into cheddar.
Do you really think it will dye it?
Yeah. And I feel like only American cheddar cheese is bright orange. Proper cheddar cheese is not orange.
Folks, if you don't know, this is why the club get a much more extended version, because Mrs. B and I are just going to actually ramble about cheese for the rest of this video. So, would you like to do it?
Yes, I would.
Show that angelic piece of mozzarella. Look at that, and in it goes.
Oh, it looks like something like nuclear.
does.
I can't say it.
No, you said it right. I think this is not going to work. You think it will dye it?
What, you don't think it's dyed it already?
No.
Can we have a look?
Yes. I think it'll wash off. Oh.
Oh, no, it's going a little bit.
Oh, it is actually around the sides. Ooh, that looks like that fancy cheese, like the smoked applewood stuff. Right, keep going, mate. Imagine that if we've discovered that smoked applewood stuff is just cheddar and they've dyed it orange and smoked it. She doesn't care. Now, to be fair, in that horrendous video, which I'm sorry it's AI, guys, but that lady, I had to show you that old lady. Oh, I was going to just sort of like, I'm not offering it to you, but...
Oh, I know, but I was a bit worried because you've got a camera in one hand and a tray of water in another.
Trust me, these people over the years have seen me do lots of crazy stuff. It's not like I never drop anything. I can say it and I probably, oh my gosh.
I'm going to drop it now.
Sorry, let me tell you that. Oh, okay, right. We're going to just put it down. We're going to give it. I know Mrs. B right. It doesn't actually say whether it goes in and out in about sort of like 10 seconds and dyes it. We're going to give it the benefit of the doubt for this entire video. Well, actually, until the end where we're going to have a very weird burger indeed. Next one is a bit dangerous.
Oh, no.
Next one involves a cucumber. Here we go.
Okay.
My grandma taught me this. Look. Tappy tap.
What?
Yep. Yeah, what do you think of that?
Dangerous.
Well, I've got the anti-cut glove. Does that give you any reassurance?
Oh, you want me to do it?
Well, maybe.
Okay.
Favourite comment on this one by Phil Cornell. Swinging a knife blade towards your hand, maybe not a good idea for most people. However, we are not most people.
No.
We are experts in hacks and we are taking precaution with the anti-cut glove. I can get you a second one if you want.
No, I was trying to work out which hand I cut with.
I present to you the knife.
Right, you better stand back.
Okay, good. Yeah, stand back, because this is getting serious. Yeah, so, yeah, like tappy tap tap. Why can I see a face in that cucumber? It's a sad face going, don't do this.
Don't do this.
All
right, ready?
Yeah, go. Tap,
Right.
tap, tap, tap.
Do you just keep the knife in one place?
Yeah, but keep rotating the
Oh, I'm moving the
cucumber.
knife up and down.
Yeah, that's it. Keep hacking it up.
That's quite therapeutic.
I feel like I can get a bit closer. Yeah, I think that's a good chance to stop.
Oh, I mashed it up.
Yeah, and then
Yeah?
where the knife has gone, try and
Yeah.
follow that depth and slice down.
Oh, I didn't go very far.
Hey, yeah, but look at this.
It's mushy cucumber.
You could put it in some like tzatziki or whatever, right?
Yeah. Oh, look.
Not the straightest. Let's have a go. What if you go a bit more like into it like that? Like really,
Yeah, that's better.
see? Like with flair in the end on it. Look. Is it, you happy with that?
Yeah.
And then,
Oh, well done. Yours wasn't as mushy as mine.
I think because I did like less strikes.
Yeah, I got a bit carried away.
Yeah. Look, there we go. So now you've got some, that'd be quite nice in a salad, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I think that's quite good, don't you?
I do think it's good. I'm not saying I'm going to use it every day.
It's 100% better than dyeing mozzarella. Can we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Next one. Baking parchment in a frying pan. Oil. You are frying your chips in there. Did you get it?
Yeah.
That's great, right? Well, that's
Okay.
what I found out in the past. Baking parchment is actually like pretty darn waterproof. I mean, this is oil proof.
What's the point?
Well, instead of using a fryer, maybe you don't have one and it stops you getting oil in your pan. I guess I'm probably trying to encourage this a little bit too much. Maybe it is rubbish, but that's how I roll.
No. I think it's a good one. Sorry, I'm not meaning to
All right.
belittle you.
A comment that stood out from this one, be very careful shallow frying French fries. I set my kitchen on fire trying to do similar. I thought that was an octopus emoji. The rest of the tips are good though. Yes, because that was a compilation video. But there was actually somebody who wanted more. Can you explain what happened? They said, I left the pan unattended for a minute. Splatters of oil caught fire. That wouldn't happen as quick with oven or an air fryer. Of course it wouldn't. We've got a gas hob with naked flame.
And we're not going to leave the oil unattended.
We're not. We are going to give it supervision at all time. We are the oil chaperones.
Yes.
Okay, so I have got some potatoes here that I sliced into chips earlier, peeled them, got them in water for the starch off. So I'm gonna go, we don't want water in it, do we?
No.
I'll drain them off. Do you mind doing the baking parchment in the pan?
Yep, I'll sort that.
Nice, teamwork. All right. And also, we've asked the audience on Instagram about living on a prayer rhyme. Be back. Okay, just gonna pat dry the chips. Mrs. B's on the baking parchment. God, it's like we're a production line or something. But I can't believe we didn't think of this because I think we even said this cheese. Whoa, you're halfway there. Whoa, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Massive shout to Natalie O'Connor, Salim Chowdhury, Rupert Lomax, both all said that. Heather Walker said camembert.
That works.
It does work! Oh my gosh!
Yes.
Well done! It does. I was like, camembert, no. Whoa, you're halfway there. That works better. Whoa, camembert. Oh, actually, that was the best one. Right, these are patted dry. Shall we get the oil in?
Yeah, do you think this is all right?
Yeah, I think so. That's gonna, yeah, we just basically want a bucket. That's actually, the chips will weigh it down. Well, actually, they're not technically chips yet, are they?
No, we've got to put the oil in first though to heat up.
I think we don't worry about that. I reckon this, look, see, this is gonna be like baking beads. It's gonna hold it down.
Okay.
I think both ways are fine.
That's not what they did in the video.
So there's another way you could do it, where you put the oil in first. Yeah, you go for that, mate.
Okay.
Because I'm just going to watch that pop up. But I know what you're saying. We must follow the AI granny that sounds like a 20-year-old. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's going to self-level. Yeah, nice.
Bit more?
I think we need a bit more, mate. That was what I was thinking. I'm not that bothered about the oil temperature, but at least the potatoes will kind of like weigh it down for us. Heat is on. Do you think this is going to work?
I do. Why wouldn't it?
Well, I'll tell you what, mate. That is starting like it's looking to sizzle a little bit.
It is.
I think we should get the potatoes in ASAP.
Okay.
I'm just going to slide them in. And you're going to use the much more sensible thing of tongs. Now, do you know what? They are frying already. That's good. And the real test, I guess, is cooking them. So we'll be able to use these to turn them over. But then also we'll let the oil cool and see if we can lift it out and then maybe reuse it for another day by putting it into like a jug or something.
Okay.
I think that's enough.
Yeah.
I don't think we should...
No.
Is that all right?
Yeah?
And whilst that does fry and we're kind of scared over to here, you might have noticed I've launched a club, revised my Patreon and YouTube memberships. You can sort of join either. It's the same perk, same price. One thing we're doing is some trial formats to see if you guys like it. And one of them will be a podcast with Mrs. B and I, okay?
Yeah. I'm a bit dangerous. I
sorry.
want to keep looking at it just in case.
There you go.
I don't think we need to turn them over.
No, they are actually submerged. That's a good
Yeah.
thing. All right, stay away from the oil. So yeah, if that does sound interesting, maybe consider being a club member because that'll be where we show the trial episode. But Mrs. B and I, we've done like a podcast years ago, but this is like be more of like a structured thing with a format each week. Probably a video one too, so you could watch it on YouTube. If the trial was good and you guys liked it, it'd probably be on a separate channel. I don't know, we'll see. But anyhow, if that sounds exciting, maybe consider being a club member if you like, or just wait to see what the feedback is. All right, kitchen towel on, a plate there right by it, and look at this. They look great.
They do.
Happy?
Very happy.
Look at the colour on it though, that's amazing.
Hey, look at them.
Especially when you compare it to like that. They definitely cooked. So yeah, I think these are looking good.
Yeah.
And then the real test, yeah, if you turn the heat off, is let this cool fully and see if we can easily remove it from the pan.
Yes.
Maybe just pour it into a jug or something to reuse another day.
Okay.
Ah, good chip, guys.
I know.
I could tell. Next one, mate. You have a little look at this one.
Okay.
It involves opening a jar and it is a little dangerous. Okay? Can't open a jar. You really try in there. Get a glass, upside down, and do that. Now, that looks quite simple, but I think it's quite dangerous.
Yes, I agree.
Favourite comment on this one by the other Mr. T. Jacks. So obviously there is a Mr. T. Jacks. Stop posting dangerous, stupid stuff online. People are morons and will try it and end up in the emergency room.
Oh gosh. I hope no one's ever said that about us. I don't read anything like that. I didn't read any comments.
It's all love. These are actually special gloves designed for jar opening with glass.
Okay.
You can only get these. Oh no! This is my Pac-Man glass. I mean, it doesn't do it anymore, but like I think the dishwasher destroyed it. It used to change colour, didn't it?
I did.
Okay, so you're saying just rest it on there.
Put it on, didn't you?
Hey, that's hitting. This glass isn't big enough. I'll get another glass, and I'm going to leave the camera running so Mrs. B can study this. Did you talk to them?
No.
No.
What was I meant to?
Instead, I left the camera running.
I know, I just hid in the corner.
Right, I think this glass is slightly less of an angle on it, so we need to see. Oh no, that is not hitting.
I'm gonna just watch the video again.
No, mate, it's not. It's hitting the glass jar base. It's not hitting the lid. That's what we want to do. Damn it.
Oh, he's got like a little...
Yeah, he's got like a pesto jar or something, hasn't it? Yeah, it's too
yeah.
rounded there. Oh, I wonder if we've got another jar. We're gonna need like a pesto-y jar, aren't we?
Right, I'll go have a look.
Okay, sorry about this. All right, so Pac-Man is back. We can't use this jar, so already that is a limitation. So should we go for the pickle one first?
Yeah.
I feel like, I mean, this one, there's literally a rain cover for it.
Oh yeah.
So you'd have to prop it up.
Maybe you just smaller glass.
Well, yeah, you do. But I don't want to do it too. I don't want to break loads of glasses, you know?
Okay.
I don't feel like that today. What about this? Okay.
Oh.
That has bitten. What about this? Yep, I think I'm feeling confident with the peanut butter one, okay? So you're saying shove it down and don't even do anything.
Well, what were you going to do?
Well, I was going to do like tappy tap tap. So you just let it rest?
Yeah, you just put it on and then you twist.
No. It's going to need a little bit. Oh, gosh.
I'll just stand over here in the corner.
All right, yeah, you put them on, mate. You're just holding them over your face. It's got a strap around it.
I feel you need these more than me.
Well, I didn't realise you were going to run away.
I'll stand over here.
Oh, gosh, what is it about strap doing? I can't even see, so I've got to go get snorkels, right? Oh, no, I don't. I'm scared.
It's okay, I'm here.
Thanks for the counselling, yeah.
If anything happens, I'm here. Hey, it worked.
I never want to do that again. I never want to do that again.
Okay.
It does work.
You
It
did.
only works on certain jars. Don't do it.
I will never make you do that again.
Thoughts?
It worked. I actually didn't think it was going to work.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was either going to work or it was going to shatter everywhere, wasn't it? It's sort of like...
Either works or it doesn't work.
Genuinely, out of all the hacks we've ever done, and
Yeah.
if you've missed any of those, do check out the playlist. It goes on for blooming days. That was probably the most dangerous and scared I've ever felt. I can't explain it, but there's shattered glass. I don't think we've ever had one with glass maybe before, so that
No.
makes me feel a bit, well,
It is dangerous.
bit like, look. Oh my gosh!
Oh yeah, good point.
Next one is going to be right up Mrs. B's street because you do like coffee.
I do.
Well, I don't know if you've ever had coffee served like this before. Check this out. A ladle, instant coffee, stir with a spoon, water, boil, pour into a mug. That's it.
Oh.
What do you think of that?
I think that's quite good if you haven't got a kettle.
Okay. Just that amount of coffee?
Yeah, that is only a little bit. Depends how deep your ladle is.
Well, that sounds like a song by the Bee Gees. What was it, like Bon Jovi today, Bee Gees, not
Yeah.
how deep is your love, how deep is your ladle? So, I've got this metal ladle here. However, how deep is your ladle, the capacity of it, the curvature, whatever, I don't think it's going to be that great. You might be able to get like an espresso maybe.
Yeah.
Now, in my gadget box for blooming years, I've had this thing. Now, it's actually considerably deeper there, actually, a nice depth to it. And, more importantly, it's got like a little nozzle to pour.
Oh.
Now, I think this gadget is for actually extracting fat, from like simmered food.
Okay.
Possibly. But it was called, on the actual label, soup machine.
Oh.
So if it's all right with you, I think we'll use this one. It's a bit more weighty to it, a bit more for the coffee to catch, and then hopefully you can pour it out.
Okay.
Favourite comment on this this was actually a mention from Thaddeus Jones. Butter in a washing machine, Barry, question mark. Which ones are you going to try? So thank you. Again, you guys are always sending in suggestions. I've actually just replied as well, saying we are going to be trying... What?
There was one butter in a washing machine.
Yeah, it's a compilation video. We're building up to that.
Unless you want to buy me a new washing machine, we're not putting butter in it.
All right, so we've got some instant coffee here.
Yeah.
Maybe it was espresso they were using, I don't know, but this will do.
Yeah.
Okay, about halfway up, maybe that.
Yeah,
Bit of
that'd be
slack.
right.
And then they stirred it with a spoon, I think.
Oh yeah.
Just to kind of... I mean, the granules won't dissolve fully because it's cold water, but we can have that to one side if we need. Let's make your coffee. There we go. How do you feel? Do you want safety goggles?
I feel like my hand should be protected.
I've got these gloves, or I've got anti-cut gloves.
Anything that's anti-flammable.
Hey, don't you mean Uncle Flammable?
Yay.
Sorry. Well, there's a glove. It will do something if you want.
You might have to put it on for me.
I can't put your glove on your hand for you. What, on that one? Oh, hang on. That is heating up fast. And in fact, the lens is so close to the flame, it might melt. Get all this out of the way. You don't need gloves, mate. Look at you. You're like a superhero. You're doing amazing. We're both getting involved. I'm going to stir it just to try and make sure the temperature is nice and even. That is very hot on my hand. Wow.
I think that's done.
Are you happy with that?
I'm happy.
All right, let's go. Wow.
Ooh.
Oh!
Sorry.
That's all right. At least we've got a spout. That other ladle would have been dribbling everywhere. All right, it's very much coffee for one, I suppose.
Very much.
Is it strong?
Very strong, considering there's a tiny amount of water and a lot of coffee.
I mean, it's worked. It would maybe go well if you were camping and you forgot your whistling kettle and had a ladle.
Maybe.
And also your hands didn't get too hot.
No.
That was all right.
Yeah, it was. It worked.
So actually, that's a success.
Yes.
All right, so this last one is kind of like a smash burger combined with chores.
Okay.
All right, check this out. An iron on a bun.
Okay.
And then the other bottom bun to toast it. And then the patty, yes. Kind of like
wow.
smash burger vibes, yeah. Bit of sauce. It's done 3 patties there, cheeseburger. That looks very melted. And look at that bite, okay? The chap there, and this is what the comments were filled with. It was like that basically he didn't bite any of it.
Oh, really? I didn't watch it that closely. Hang on.
Look, see? It looks exactly the same.
You're right.
So yeah, there's loads of comments like that, and actually my favourite one was by Andrew. He's just like the McDonald's CEO. I don't know if you heard that story. There was a video of the McDonald's CEO pretending like, well, not pretending. He was like saying, "Oh yeah, I like having." I think it was a Big Mac, and he like took a bite into it, and I think it was either like the smallest bite in the world, or like that he sort of potentially even spat it out. It kind of went mega viral.
It's like me when you ask me to try something I know I'm not gonna like.
Okay, so cheese-wise, we've got our mozzarella here. Of course, we've got to see what that one's going to do in a minute. The orange one, we'll possibly add that in, right?
Okay.
We've got some beef mince here and some more in the background there as well that we've started to shape a little bit so we can get that out of the way. We've got the bun here. We've got Tom Cruise as well.
Top bun.
Top bun. What a pun.
What's your problem, Capansy?
Very good.
Thank you. And of course, the iron. So what heat have you gone for, Mrs. B? A little bit of nylon, cotton, linen?
Yeah, we go on max heat.
Max heat.
Yeah.
Okay. Any steam?
No steam.
Oh, we don't want no soggy buns.
No.
I think this will work.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, you can't hear it too well, but there was a subtle like...
How long?
I've never done this. That was one thing that video didn't show. Oh dear. Oh wow, it's already started to toast it. That's good. It's definitely doing it. You're getting into it now. Let me just show you guys how... Oh my gosh, can you see the steam coming off of that?
It's
Like,
a bit flat.
that colour, that's good. That's good. And this is the thing. Do we want it to look like a burger? His actually did actually have a bit of height in it. I mean, the patties made it up. Just rest it on there a little bit, yeah. Yeah, there we go. That should do it. You just got, I think if you like let go and let the natural weight, the iron will just be like...
Quite therapeutic.
Hello, welcome to Ironing with the Barrys. Do you know what? I think that's absolutely fine. We've still got a bit of height there. That is actually got some light toast on it. It's absolutely fine. Shall we see what our cheese has done?
Oh yeah, let's. The water still looks orange.
That looks very, very orange, doesn't it? Oh my gosh, I'm surprised the cheese is still in one piece. All right, so kitchen towel, and we need to fish that out. Do you want to do the honours?
Okay, what do we reckon? Yes or no?
I reckon no, but tinged, like
Okay.
50-50.
I reckon yes.
You do?
Yeah.
It's
No.
got a little bit more of a hue to it. Let's put it down there. It might surprise us.
I think it's just the water resting on the cheese.
There's a load of extract stuck on it. All right, let's just
It's not worked.
I mean, of course it was going to work. That's a massive fail on our part, Mrs. B. All right, so a massive piece of baking parchment under a wooden board. That's on there, but yeah, we'll leave that there so it's easier to move. And then a huge one on top, yeah?
Yeah.
And this is it. We will see if we can iron the burger.
Right, he pushed it down, didn't he?
Yeah, like smash burger style. Can you hear that?
I can hear that. Can you?
Yes. Can you hear that? It is, I think that's working, you know.
The fact that it's sizzling is a good sign.
Yeah. Baking parchment's been like the hero today, and of course we've got to see how that other oil has gone on. Do we need to do both sides? I don't know, as long as it's...
Oh, I was thinking that.
Yeah, as long as it's cooked through. Oh my gosh, you can see all of the fat on the sides here.
Yeah.
Should we have a little look, see what's going on?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That looks good.
That's worked. Well, if there was any creases in this meat before, they're certainly gone now. I reckon we put some cheese on.
Okay.
I reckon it's gonna be so hot that it will melt it. You ready? Okay, and then maybe should we just let it sit there, and if it doesn't do anything, we can iron it?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, actually, let's iron it for like 2 seconds.
Okay.
Just to give it a little bit of heat. All right, so we've got one patty there. We won't put you through watching us iron. We might do a live stream of ironing. We'll let that just drain off a little bit on that towel, get some of those fats out. That's actually worked.
It has.
Yeah?
Yeah. 2
more patties to go, and then we'll have a taste. So I guess one bad or good thing is, the patties are just slightly bigger than the actual bun, but that's okay. I mean, Mrs. B's not bothered because she's not eating it. There we go. What do you think of that?
I think it's made burgers.
Yeah, I mean, that's a burger.
It has cooked them.
That is a burger. Now that's a bite.
You actually did have a bite.
I mean, it's so dry. It's so cooked through. It's great. It's the future. Is it?
No, we'll stick to the grill.
Worst one today?
It's got to be the cheese.
Yes, without a doubt. Absolute bonkers. Favorite one?
Coffee or cucumber?
Cucumber was a good one. However, the oil one, if that legitimately works, which we'll find out right now, that might be the favourite one for me.
Yeah.
Cheers for watching. This is B. Nice one, mate. Living on a brie. All right, the oil is nice and cold now. Hey, that's not too bad. There's a little bit of spillage there. None of it has seeped through, but that was my fault.
Okay.
I don't hate it.
No, I don't.
Definitely not the worst.
No.
But definitely not cheddar out of orange food dye.
No.